Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Ryan with Iowa Classic Cars, and welcome back to the channel. Today it is a balmy 12 degrees outside here in central Iowa, and we are going to pick up a two-owner. Now, I'm not going to tell everyone just yet what this car is. I want everyone to pause the video right now. I'm going to give you some hints though, but I want you to pause the video right now and comment down below what you think I've got. It is a 61 to 64 GM. It's a convertible. It's a full-size car, so not a compact or a, what do they call them, the smaller cars back in the day. And it is not a Chevy. So comment down below what you guys think we're buying today. But this car has been in this garage, an underground garage, since 2009. The car cover is as old as I am probably, and the car has under 40,000 original miles. So everyone take a guess down below. What's even crazier about this car, before we get rolling here, is it's 2 miles from my house. I've driven by this house probably every day for the last 15 years of my life, and I never knew the car was there. Just goes to show how much cool stuff is still out there. So with that being said, let's go to the house, let's get this lady paid, and let's find out what I'm buying today. All right, so this is as found, but for anyone who guessed a 1963 Pontiac Catalina Convertible, you would be correct. This car has been in a heated under home or basement garage. Last ran in 2008. We're going to uncover this thing here in a second. Going to get the tilt bed down, get the tires aired up, and pull this old girl out of here. All right, so I'm with the second owner, Ardith, and she's going to give us the story on the car. So there's the microphone for you.
Okay.
And you just want to tell me, when you got it, what all you did with it, all that good stuff.
Well, we bought the car from a farmer up in northern Iowa, and we used it. We bought it in the late 80s. We used it all the time for our golf car. So.
And you loved golfing. I mean,
yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, Pete and I golfed together all the time, and
Where all did this car? What states did you travel to?
we have been to Indiana, Minnesota, Wisconsin. The car hadn't been to Oklahoma and that with us, but we golfed all over the country. So,
Ardith, why did you park the car? Just you got tired of driving it?
well, we got too busy with retirement, and
Too busy with retirement? That kind of is an oxymoron.
well, that's the way it works for most retired people, And then Pete got kidney trouble, and so he was laid up a little bit, and then I wound up with diabetes and kidney trouble, so the car just kind of stayed here.
Yep.
That was it. But we had lots of fun with this car. We went to Des Moines one day with it, and we were in Kmart and came out, and there was a big sign on the front of the car. Some guy had put a sign on, said, "If you want to sell this car, please call this number." Well, we knew we didn't want to sell the car, so we looked around the lot, found the ugliest car we could find, and took his note and put it on their car.
That's pretty funny.
So that's we were in Ames golfing one day, and we came out from ending up golfing, and this guy was walking around the car and kicking the tires, and he said to Pete, he said, "Well, you want to sell this car?" And Pete said, "Nope, we don't want to sell it." And that guy said, he kept after us, he said, don't you want to sell it? We said, "No, we don't want to sell it." He'd walk around it a little more and mess around a little while, and he'd say, "Well, what would you have to have if you wanted to sell it?"
So he wanted it real bad.
Yeah. And so Pete thought, well, we don't want to sell it, so I'm going to just jack the price up. He said, $10,000. The guy looked at him and said, "Well, I guess you don't want to sell it." And Pete,
Well, you're right.
Pete said after that, he said, if anybody asked, the price was going to be $15,000 because he didn't want to sell it.
Just keep going.
He was afraid that guy was going to take him up on his offer.
Yeah. That's a good offer. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, and that was probably what, 20 years ago?
Yeah.
That would have been a good offer, 20
Right.
years ago for sure. Well, Ardith, like I told you, I'm not the forever owner of this car.
Yeah.
But before I do anything with it, I'm gonna get it running. We're gonna put tires on it, have fun with it, and I'll bring it back and we'll go for a cruise. Okay?
Okay, sounds great.
All right. I'll see you this summer.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is how crazy the weather is. Hey, buddy. I loaded this Pontiac when it was like 7, 10, 12 degrees, something like that. It was cold. And the winch didn't want to work. The solenoid was kind of seized up. Just the cold weather is not made, or this stuff is not made for all the cold weather we have here. But today I'm in a t-shirt and it's 65 degrees. So it just goes to show you, if you want the weather to change in Iowa, just wait a day or two and it will. So, pretty standard practice. I dove into this thing over the weekend here. I filmed a little bit on my cell phone. I will show you guys that here in a second. But I opened it up. I sanded the points. They had like a burn spot on them, so I cleaned them up. I'm filming this on my phone, so I hope everyone can see that. But those are really burned in. You can see the big groove right there in the contact. Come on, phone. So I'm gonna try to sand these, put these back in the car, and if they don't work, we'll just we'll throw a new set of points in this thing. I did have a spark. It was a pretty weak spark. All right, one more time, Norm.
One more time.
So I just went ahead and replaced the points, got a new condenser as well, got that slapped in, and then in the meantime, I put a new cap and rotor, spark plugs, spark plug wires, just give it a good tune-up. And it does run. I'll show you that here in a second. But here are the old spark plugs. They're not terrible, but they're pretty oily. The rotor had some wear on it. And then inside the cap here, it's kind of hard to do this holding it with one hand, but inside the cap, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but the contacts have like a weird, almost like a copper film on them, like a green film to them. So just, $100 on Rock Auto, got all the fresh parts, got the spark plugs put in. The one number, it'd be 6-cylinder. Yeah, number 6-cylinder. Man, it was fighting me bad. I was afraid I was going to break the thing off. But we got her out with a little bit of heat through the engine. Coil is good, so I left the coil alone. But the next step for this car, I am going to fire it up here momentarily, but the next step for this car is to replace the cooling system. So new water pump, new thermostat, because as you guys can see here, obviously it was leaking a little bit. My friend Norm will rebuild that Carter AFB for me, because the accelerator pump, I don't know if it's just gummed up or what, but it's not working. I can fill the vents to fill the bowl, to fill the bowl with gas, and nothing happens there. So gonna rebuild the carburetor. I also bought a brand new sending unit for the gas tank, because the gas tank is completely varnished gas. It's disgusting. I'll change the fuel filter here and just kind of dial it in. So once that's all done, then we'll bleed the cooling system, clean it all out, freshen it up there. The radiator, new hoses, lower and upper. And then put some tires on this thing, pull the seats out of it, put a carpet kit in the car, clean the body, and she'll be good to go. All things considered, this is a really nice car, and I'm really happy with it. So without further ado, I've been talking a lot here. I'm gonna set the camera up and I'll let you guys hear this thing run. So like I said, I can fill the vent, but you pump it and it just dies. Also, my friend Norm is going to convert this thing from a divorced choke to electric for me, because the choke housing itself is missing. All right, here we go. One more time if you guys didn't catch it. It also doesn't help that the gas in the tank is complete varnish. So, you know, she needs a little bit of love, but it's not a bad car at all. 39,000 original miles, no rust that I've been able to find at all, except that little bubble on the quarter on both sides. Really nice car. So, if you guys enjoyed the video today, leave a thumbs up. And for my buddy Felix, he's just hanging out today. Man, 65 degrees. I even had to take a day off work, how nice it was. Yeah. But leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. I always love when you throw a set of points in them and they fire off. Not a big old production out in the field somewhere. Motor locked up, nothing like that. This is a nice car. It was in a heated garage. It was stored properly. Well, except for the gas tank. But they're easy to bring back to life when they're like that. Leave a comment. Would you guys restore the car? Would you leave it as is? Do something crazy with it? Let me know what you would do with this car if you owned it. And if you're brand new, make sure to subscribe. I'm always finding cool cars like this. And just goes to show you, you never know what is still hiding in the barns and garages of America. So thank you all for watching. My name is Ryan with Iowa Classic Cars. That's Felix the cat. And we'll see you guys next time.